Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves, and today it's gonna be a fun one, going with some familiar equipment, so should be good. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, a relaxing week and a weekend with your loved ones and families and friends. Yeah, I had a relaxing week as well. So let's get right at it. Definitely gained a couple pounds, so over the next couple weeks, gotta get ready to diet and eat healthy and all that good stuff. Alright, so as for the razor today, gonna be going with one of my favorites. It's gonna be the Razorock Game Changer 0.84 with the barber pole handle. As you can see, I got a Personna Comfort Coat blade in here on its third use. Yeah. So after the Personna PDG versus the Comfort Coat video, I've used this blade one more time and it worked out pretty well. So I'm gonna use it for the third time and see how it goes. I haven't used this blade in quite a bit, so I'm wondering how it will do on its third shave. But paired with one of my favorite razors, I think it should do well. We'll see. As for the software today, going with Proraso White. This is not my favorite scent from Proraso. Just looks like a Play-Doh or clay. It smells clean. It's supposed to be for sensitive skin or anti-irritation kind of properties to this. It smells clean, but also kind of like paint. So it's like clean paint scent. And I already got it lathered up over here using my Captain's Choice bowl and going with my Umo brush with a fan Tuxedo synthetic. It took in quite a bit of water, and as you can see, it's a little bit bubbly, but should be fine once I work it in. And I'm on about 2 days of growth, so my skin feels pretty good today. Daily shaving, my skin feels a little bit more sensitive, but on 2 days, should be fine. Also, I've started out with the Cube 2.0 pre-shave, which has become this, what is remaining. So you can see through the letters now. So I'm almost there. You can see the UB down there. So I was a little bit confused because at first I thought it was like a secret message behind the cube, but just turns out it's a UB out of the cube letters. Anyhow, let me wet the face and get lathering here. Alrighty. Oh man, hope you guys enjoyed the Black Friday sale, because in the wet shaving world it went a bit crazy everywhere. Anywhere from like 10 to 30% sale and plenty of goodies around. I definitely took advantage of that, so you might see it. Oh man, already dripping. You see a mail call video in a bit. I do think this soap has menthol as well, as I am feeling the cooling sensation immediately. I thought I smelled a bit in the soap. Yeah, definitely upped the hydration to this lather today. The synthetic is feeling pretty nice. I have another fan Tuxedo synthetic, which I really enjoy, and that's the Quarter Moon Knot from Turn and Shave. I believe this one is from West Coast Shaving, There are different kind of synthetics, but they share some similarities. But I do prefer the quarter moon. This one, it's slightly pokey when I lather with it, when I spray it, but I think it's feeling better today. The other day, it was feeling a bit pokier. Alright, plenty of lather here. I'm gonna hydrate just a bit more. Lather everywhere. Might have done a little bit too much water. Sometimes if you add too much water, the lather starts breaking down. It may not look like it's breaking down, but sometimes it does. But I think this will be fine. Alright, just gonna rinse the razor underwater. Let's see how it goes. First pass with the Razorock Game Changer 0.84. With the Personna Comfort Coat Blades or Lab Blue in its third use. Here you go. Very nice. Alright, feeling pretty efficient to start. Yeah, the lather is dripping. I like it right before it drips off the razor, so kind of like a yogurt consistency, maybe slightly denser. All right. Yeah, the blade and razor combination feels pretty good. You can definitely feel it's a comfortable combination. Not too sharp, but I don't feel the blade tugging either, so I like it so far. Yeah, nice cooling across the face. Alright, yeah, took down that growth pretty well. Let's go on second pass here. Plenty of lather. Right, I think that'll do. Second pass across the grain. This lather is feeling very slick, even though it's a kind of a starter soap where a lot of people begin their wet shaving journey with. You can see that is doing well for me. A little bit more there. You're using light pressure everywhere. There is some blade feel, but not a lot. Very nice. All right, let me rinse here. All right. Yeah, by this point, pretty much very close shave so far. Just gonna do a little touch up. We'll clean up pass here. I do want to get back to straight razor shaving. Recently it's been a bit busy, so I haven't had the time to hone and do all that other stuff with straight razors. Once I get honing again, then I'll be able to test out edges and incorporate some straight razor in. But yeah, recently I've also been enjoying these DE shaves and using different DE blades. So it's been fun regardless. All right, here we go. Cleanup pass. Starting from the neck. Yeah, very smooth combination here. I can see why this blade is called comfort coated, Personna comfort coated blades. It's very comfortable to work with. I can tell it's not the sharpest blade out there. It's more of a gentle cutting action. I'm just gonna get a little more lather, work it on the chin, a little cleanup. Focusing on some of the heavier growth areas around the chin. Check the neck. Yeah, it's getting very close. Not going for BBS, but just a nice smooth shave, close and smooth. I think we're at it. Yeah, I think we're there. All right. Let me rinse up here. Ooh, yeah, nice cooling sensation. Also rinsing with cold water, so it'll help shrink the pores, the skin, and feels nice as well. Yeah, that's a nice shave. Cut down the 2 days of growth real nice. Don't feel much irritation. Just close and smooth shave all around. All right. And today I'm gonna skip the aftershave splash again. I'm gonna go with a old classic alum block. I believe this one's from Razorock, and I haven't used this in a while. It's gotten very powdery. I don't know if you can see all the powder there. I think that's from rinsing the alum block and putting there. I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm just gonna wash it underwater, make sure some of that powder is off because it can be kind of sharp on the skin. Gonna wet the skin again. I haven't used alum in probably a couple of years, so it might sting a bit, even with the decent shade, but here we go. Let's see how it went with the alum. It also kind of reminds me of a like a Nagura stone, with the way that I've used it. It kind of has a curve to it. Oh yeah, a little bit of sting on the neck. And I remember whenever I used alum, the skin really tightens up. But I was looking through some of my older videos and I realized I was using alum after almost every shave, and after a certain point I stopped doing that. But I remember alum having a good effect on the skin, as it helps really tighten down the pores and reduce irritation. And actually, yeah, that was pretty good. Just a little bit of sting on the neck, slight sting that lasted maybe less than 5 seconds, and after that, felt pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, you can feel it tightening down the skin a bit. So after a little bit, I'll wash this down, and after that, I'll put on some witch hazel and some aftershave balm to kind of help retain the moisture and heal the skin a bit. But yeah, not a bad shave today. I'm not seeing any nicks or reapers, which is a surprise because I usually get a couple nicks after the shave. All right, let's go over the equipment really quick. Went with the Razorock Game Changer 0.84 with the Personna Comfort Coated Blades, the Lab Blues. Worked really well. This one is very efficient with a slight bit of blade feel. Using it with light touch and a slick lather. This one really gives me a really nice shave every time. Software, Proraso White. Nice bit of cooling sensation with that clean paint-like smell. But I didn't mind it today, so maybe I'm getting used to it. And went with lathered up with the Umo and Tuxedo synthetic. Worked out really well. So yeah, excellent shape today. I'm excited for what's to come for all the Black Friday sale. So yeah, I will share with you guys later on, probably next week or so. So if you guys want to help support the channel, check out the links below in the description. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, let me know if you guys have used any of these equipments, like the Game Changer or Proraso or Fan Tuxedo synthetic. Yeah, share down in the comments, and I'd love to chat with you guys. So this is Tim Shaves, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.